Alright, hey, welcome to my unboxing and review of the Omega Lab Black Chair. I'm going to unbox it, I'm going to put it together with no directions, and then we're going to see how it works, and if it's, worth a month of waiting and like $350 or so price tag. So first things first, there's a lot of chairs in this kind of style that I'm about to have here, and the first one I remember is like the DX Racer, and it's a chair a lot of people had. It's not a bad chair, but after a lot of years, it's kind of worn out a lot. The upholstery on the bottom here is actually kind of flaked away, and it's pretty rough and actually sharp. So if you slide across it with your leg, it kind of pinches or scratches. So while it's not a bad chair, it hasn't held up over the few years that I've had it. So hopefully this new one will kind of see what the material differences are and go from there. All right, so we got a pretty massive box here. I'm gonna start by cutting, I guess where these arrows say to cut, maybe? I don't know. Trying to be careful not to cut anything inside because it doesn't tell you. Usually they say like, hey, careful, don't cut something important in here. Caution, do not touch backrest recline lever while we're moving from box. Okay, I'll make sure I don't do that. So, wow. Congratulations, you are now the owner of a brand new Secretlab chair. You are just steps away from your ultimate seating experience. Flip this sheet over and you will find a quick start guide to assembling your Secretlab chair. We highly recommend checking out our assembly video. I'm not going to do that. Apparently it was hand inspected. But it's pretty nice to have a whole guide here. So I have to say that's actually, probably one of the better things. Although this is really huge and unnecessary, and you probably could have put this on like, a little booklet or, one piece of paper. Well, whatever. See that there? What the heck, man? All right, there's a little dossier here. And inside is several dead environments. Let's see. Free 2-year warranty extension. If you take a photo of your new Secretlab chair and publish it on Facebook, Instagram, or Twitter. Okay, I can do that, I guess. General care, don't sweat on it. Whoa. Okay, so number 1, follow the usage instructions. Don't sweat on it, that's kind of weird. Avoid sitting on bare skin. Look at the butt graphic on there. That's pretty good. Look at that butt graphic. Nice little, like, damn stupid sexy Flanders. Keep away from liquids. I guess that kind of goes along with not sweating on it. Don't abuse it. For a second, I thought that was just a butt picture without somebody spanking it. Avoid using a hairdryer near it. Wouldn't want that. And then keep your pets away. So, neat. And then, you can get some, what the heck? Oh, you can get the special cleaning stuff. I don't care. What else is in this useless piece of paper? Nothing, it's just a little divider. Well, that's kind of interesting. I'll give them points for flavor on that one. Alright. So I think we're through all the random garbage at this point. So this appears to be the chair back. And it's tightly packed in with the chair armrest, and I can't get the thing back on. There we go. Whew. Take that outside the side. Got some more foam over top of, looks like our back pillow. This memory foam actually feels really nice, I have to say that. That is pretty nice. We've got a headrest pillow, also the memory foam, actually feels pretty good there too. And we got our base for, the chair base, wheels and whatnot. That feels metallic. Oh. I gotta be careful not to press this lever, I think. I heard that somewhere before. Alright. I kind of want to pull the lever because it keeps saying not to do it. So, like, what happens if I do it? I don't know. take this out of the side. Oh. And what else we got here? Oh, there's an accessories box. Alright, let's see what's in this accessories box. There's an unboxing within unboxings here. Oh, so this just has the wheels, I guess a tool. Comes with a tool to put stuff together, some side covers, I think. They did a pretty good job with the packaging on this. Can't complain too much. But yeah, looks like a little tool set here for putting things together. Some screws to hold things on as well. These are little handles for the pieces. I'm sure we'll get to those later. And then an extension for the hydraulic arm there. So cool. What do they call it? Piston? I think they call it hydraulic piston. Or piston, I don't know. Is that it? Is that everything that's in there? Wait, no, there's this thing too. What are you? Oh, you're the bottom of the chair. Attach all the other stuff to. Bubble wrap. Okay, hold on. Let me get this. Well, these are really small bubbles. Okay, anyway. Alright, there we go. It's unboxed. Time to actually take everything out of the plastic and then put it together. So we'll come back to that. Okay, so I got everything unboxed. One thing I want to point out. I opened up the back of this chair, the plastic bag it was in. It smelled like, it's weird, like jerky almost. Like somebody at the factory when they bagged that up must have had like some incredible Indian food or something that they brought with them, because whoa. The smell was extreme. I don't think it still smells that way, but it's powerful. Anyway, so going by my directions here, I'm supposed to put the wheels on first, or sorry, the casters. So they're supposed to just, sit in there and I'm supposed to lay the foam sheets on the ground. It doesn't show that in the picture though. Whatever. Strip the floor, I'll just redo it. Okay, wheels are on. Next step is to take the piston here. Yeah, it says hydraulic piston, that's what it's called. Neat. So take this and put it into here. That way? I think it's that way. Pretty sure it's that way. That seems to make sense. And then to put this like so. Okay. Alright, so next thing is it wants me to take the screws out of the backrest here. So there's some pre-installed screws on here. Screws and or bolts, whatever you want to call them. And I think it says use the back side of the thing, but I don't really care. I don't think it really matters as long as I get the screws out of there. Okay, so I've taken those off, and the next thing is to go ahead and put the back plate on, because that's what it says to do. Okay, so I got my bottom piece on here and my back rest, and you just apparently slide this right on there, and then I can stop being tempted to pull the lever ahead of the time I'm supposed to pull the lever. That's interesting. So like one side has a slot it goes into, and the other does not. And attach it using the bolts, slash nuts, slash screws. So note when you're putting these in, they don't go in easily. You kind of have to, you're gonna have to do some kind of weird stuff to get these things into the right slot. And Honestly, this is gonna be kind of easy to cross thread because the holes on one side do not match up very well. Like on that side, there's a guide rail that pretty much makes it, I'd say, close to impossible to really screw up. On this side, no such thing exists. Okay, I've got the back firmly attached. So now I can, or securely attached, whatever. Now I can move this thing finally. Neat. So make sure before you try to pull the lever, you remove the random screw that's in here. They have a lot of safety features to stop you from pulling this dang handle. It's not even that bad. Alright, whatever. Okay, so next step is going to be installing the, in this case, the full tilt mechanism or multi-tilt mechanism. I think it's multi-tilt mechanism, I don't know. Anyway, it's this thing is going to attach to the bottom of the chair. Now it's just a question of how exactly. There's a lot of warning labels on this thing. Like, way more than you would think you would need for a chair. Kind of makes me wonder if it's because people have done things or if they're just being extra cautious. I would hope people aren't dumb enough to put their hands in a, spring-loaded mechanism and pull the lever, but hey, that's the world we live in. Alright, bottom's on nice and tight. We all like a nice tight bottom, am I right, fellas? Alright, yeah, so go ahead and move on to the next step here, which is just adding on these little caps to this case sealer. Okay, so the only piece left to put on is the wheelbase, which connects to, connects right on there. And I guess I could have just lifted the chair and put it on there because, that would have made sense, but whatever. I guess if you're weak, you do it that way. Alright, and here we go, chair. Alright, so I've got my chair put together. It wasn't that complicated. It's pretty simple. I kind of tried to make it look harder than it was. So I'm going to actually give this a little bit of time here. It does kind of just have that weird smell to it, so maybe it's not completely gone yet. But as far as, how well does the chair work? Does it go up and down? Oh, it goes... Oh, there it goes. Goes up. Goes up. Goes down. Does it tilt? Oh, it does tilt. Was that a lock? Oh, there's a lock. Okay. So there's a lock and then there's a not lock. It's got a nice, it's got a nice rock to it. That's kind of nice. You can kind of do a bit of a rocking chair thing to it. That's good. And then of course the back, leans back. Whoa. Okay, that's actually pretty nice, but I'm going to give it actually a little bit of time, and I'll come back when I've got, my full opinion on this. Alright, so as far as just kind of like a summary what I think of the chair, it's not bad. It's a pretty good chair for the money. It's a decent quality chair. The stitching seems nice. All the features are about what you would expect. Is it really worth the month-long waiting time and the $350 or so that you'll have to spend on it? I mean, that's debatable, you know. If you really want a premium experience of a chair, I guess this is pretty good. I've definitely had more comfortable chairs, but you know, this isn't a bad chair by any means. I think it's actually fairly nice. Everything on it seems like good quality. Came with a lot of junk in the box there, so that's good news. But it's not something that I would rush out and buy if my other chair hadn't, you know, been in bad condition. So it's a good replacement chair, I think. I don't think too many people would be dissatisfied with it. And yeah, I'm happy enough with it. So hopefully you found this helpful. You know, maybe you'll want to get one, maybe you won't. It's up to you. But what would be great is if everybody out there that watches this would like, comment, subscribe, and you know, share this somewhere on the internet, because that helps me out quite a bit. And you know, until the next time, try not to die.